Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. What's good, everybody? You watching another episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. King Blaze first in the building. Was good. Money Mike was good. Producer, yo. King Blaze. Delvon in the building. I see you, bro. Well, I am. Your start time is pizza delivery time, my good sir. I be knowing. That's because, once again, it's getting everything started. They're working on certain stuff, so it always sometimes ends up being a little late. But we always do our show in the morning time, so yeah. Definitely can't wait till we can get back down to 9:30, because that's usually what I try for it to be. Took you long enough. I'm here. Gregory, what's good? Gregory Smith, what's good? Hey, my God, good morning. Everyone's saying good morning. Listen, I hope you had a great night. I had an okay night working on some stuff. I told y'all I've been really working hard trying to give another dimension to the Wunderkind Show. And I think when it hits, if it all works out, I think you guys are going to be simply amazed. I really do. I think it's something, no one else is doing it. It's something you'll only be able to get from the Wunderkind Show. So that's what I've been working on. So we'll see if it works out. Jared Thomas, been a while, bro. What's good? What's good? I already know what you know. It's all love, man. It's all love. Listen, guys, we got a good show. If you have not heard, man, look at here. The AFC North has been in problems. I mean, when you talk about just constant, this going bad, that's going bad, this person's sad. Like, it's been crazy, man. It has been crazy in the AFC North. Good morning, Nigel. Double slap Mike Florio. Oh! Don't worry, I got you. I don't like him. Oh! Don't worry, I got you. I do not like Mike Florio. Do not like him at all. Bro. King Blaze, you already know 101, baby. Always. But the AFC North has been plagued by a lot this offseason. Every team has been impacted either by their own merit or just unforeseen circumstances. And it's becoming somewhat drama, like it's drama-filled. The entire AFC North has been nothing but drama. Like nothing but drama. It's like I'm watching a BT reality series. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, and it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon. Now, you might be wondering, well, what's been happening? Now, don't worry, we're going to get into it. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening. Yeah, a lot of stuff. So, we're going to get into it today. That's what today's episode is going to be on. And we're going to rock out. You already know what it is. And who else is in here? Chris is in here. Good morning. Lindell, good morning. Like I said, I double slap, but you know how to say good morning. Yami, yo, what's good, bro? You in here, man? So, here it goes. Posting it up here for your guys' viewing pleasure. I'm such a problem. I know I am, bro. I know I am. So, if you look down here, you will see this. I want you to look at this. Check this out right here. TJ Watt doesn't look like he's going to be practicing with the Steelers. He looked like he's dug in. They are far apart in their negotiations. This is like how the Steelers, I don't know what is with the AFC North teams not wanting to pay their stars market value. It's AFC North thing. It goes through with the Ravens, the Browns, Cincinnati. It happens to all of us. It's just TJ Watt's the face of the team. How on God's green earth are you not willing to give him market value for his services when he's literally been the reason why y'all been going to the playoffs? Like, so you got that happening, right? We're not done. You got this happening. Yeah, with Hendricks, and they're saying they're far apart. He's not going to their mini camp either. Neither one of those players are going to their mini camps. Neither. TJ Watt's not going to his mini camp, which mini camp, usually a lot of times guys that miss mini camp end up getting these nagging injuries that seem not to heal and to hinder them. We've seen it throughout NFL history. So then we got him also not coming back. Then you got this also from the Bengals. Jermaine Pratt's been released, so he's now a free agent. Another sound part of their defense. He's gone. So now you have their two best defenders not on the team right now. Not. And it's like, bro, you can score a lot of points, but you have to be able to create turnovers at least or play somewhat sound defense, because then the other team can milk the clock and then never get off the field. And if you have any hiccups or you don't score, well, then you're in a rut. And now you're just airing out the ball because you're behind the sticks and the time is against you also. So, yeah, he's out of it too. So, and to make it worse, their rookie Shamar Stewart, right, is yet to be signed, and he will not be participating in the mini camp either. So you got, hold on. So from the Steelers, I'm going to break this down. From the Steelers, TJ Watt, the face of their team, not going to be in the building. He's not in the building. He ain't playing right now. And they might end up trading or whatever, do whatever with him. Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals, Jermaine Pratt, their rookie Stewart. None of them going to be at mini camp or practicing or anything like that. Baltimore Ravens, our drama, 2 safeties injured within a week or a week and a half of each other. Meaning Kyle Hamilton and Malachi Starks. All of it is on them. And guys, I know his name is Bo, but I like to make fun of him and say Boo, B-U. Because how do you spell Bo? B-E-A-U, and be like it's Bo? Like, come on now, bro. Like, stop it. If anything, his name's supposed to be Bew. Like, beautiful. But yeah, man. So that's ours. And of course, the Browns have an extenuating quarterback controversy going for all 4 quarterbacks. And there's a saying, if you got 2 quarterbacks, you don't have 1 quarterback. They got 4 quarterbacks. So yeah. So it's nothing but drama filled. This should have been the season that they did Hard Knocks on for the AFC North. Straight up. This would have been the season. Zelly the Ninth was good. King Lee, yes sir. Was good, my bro. Kush was good, bro. Eric Clark was good. Bro, it looks bad. The Bengals, it looks really bad. Because it's not one player. The star rookie they're supposed to have, not practicing. And we already see when guys don't practice, they get nagging injuries that keep them out of games, or they can never play at their best or highest level throughout the entire season. They let go of their stalwart in Jermaine Pratt, who is as much of a Bengal than anybody on the team. Because I believe he's been on the team for like 10 years or something like that. How long Jermaine Pratt's been on the league? Let's go check. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go check. Jermaine Pratt. How long you been on the Bengals? It's not showing me. Aztec Warrior. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 seasons. My bad. 6. So he's been on there for 6 seasons, and they let him go. He had 143. Last year was his best season. 2 interceptions, 63 assisted tackles, 143 tackles combined. Like, bro, that was his best season, and they let him go. I can see him going to the Texans. I can see it because the Texans have a defensive-minded coach who likes to get guys that could get after him. You already have Mixon go there. Mixon could probably be in the air, be like, Jermaine can still play. He'll probably go to the Texans. I can see him going to the Texans. I could definitely see him going to the Texans. Texans or Steelers. We need to sign Simmons or Jair. That price tag is a question. We'll see what it is, though. Coach had broke it down yesterday on his channel about, even though we have a lot of cap space right now, It's not actual cap space that we could use. We only have about $5 or $6 million in usable money to sign players as of right now. So, yeah, we don't got a lot of money. We do not got a lot of money. Yami say, wow, this division is getting wild. Crazy wild. Money Mike said, Bengals paid their wide receivers and destroyed the rest of their team. I don't think it's about paying their wide receivers. You can pay more than 3 players on your team. The problem with the Bengals is the Bengals do not like to use future years. And that's what you have to do when you got to pay, like, usually on a team, you want to pay about 6 guys. 6 to 7 guys that are getting great money if you're playing good. So you would usually have quarterback you're paying, wide receiver you're paying, running back or tight end that you're paying, right? Then on the defensive end, you got a pass rusher, a corner, and a safety / linebacker that you're usually paying. Those are the 6, and then everybody else is getting, a lot less, or rookies or whatever else like that. You know where I'm coming from? The Bengals are paying pretty much like 2 or 3 guys. T. Higgins took a massive pay cut to stay on the Bengals. They're paying 2 guys their market value. Nobody else is getting their market value on that team. Nobody who getting paid by the Bengals. Nobody. Even their rookie hasn't signed. He's on the sideline. Nobody. Oh, yeah. And Nick Chubb has joined the Texans to back up former Bengals running back Joe Mixon. Bro, like I said, it's a whole bunch of drama. Crazy. Xandra, what's good? Good morning, bro. Like I said, it's just a whole bunch of craziness, and that's going to impact the Bengals massively, because what you're pretty much asking of your offense, that not only they have to be flawless, they have to be dynamic. It's one thing to be an offense that doesn't make mistakes. It's another thing to be an offense that is dynamic, that does not make mistakes. And for them to be successful next year, for the Bengals to make the playoffs, that's exactly what they're going to have to do if these things do not get rectified or fixed. And I'm not hating. The Bengals could be a very dangerous team, but once again, I think that the Steelers, just because of their defense, I think they're going to fix everything with TJ Watt. I think, good morning, coach, what's good? Yo, I just called you out too. That's crazy. I just called you out too, coach. So then I think the Steelers are going to be, you know what I'm saying, they got Aaron Rodgers. I know a lot of people on here say that Aaron Rodgers is washed. I do not believe Aaron Rodgers is washed. I think he's going to play good for the Steelers, and that's going to catapult the Steelers to be number 2 in the AFC North, at least. And I think the Bengals are going to be 3rd. I think the Browns are going to be 4th. Now, do the Bengals make the playoffs? I don't know. How many other teams are going to lose? Will Denver still be able to make the playoffs? We don't know. Are the Jets going to be up or going to take a step back? Will Miami take a step forward or take a step back? You know what I'm saying? Will the Chargers take a step forward or take a step back? All of these are good questions to how or if the Bengals make the playoffs. But if they do not sign back those players, bro, it's going to be a long season in Cincinnati. Long season. Telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Definitely. Eric Clark says, when Lamar loses, it's because he got outplayed. But they say Burrow outplayed him last year but got swept. It's nasty work. Burrow, mind you, they were up on the Ravens like 21-7. The Ravens came back and beat them. That means offense too. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand that. Like, they were up by 2 touchdowns. And we said, and Lamar pretty much said, we ain't losing this game. Marlon Humphrey said, we ain't losing this game. Tylan Wallace said, we not losing this game. And they said, let's get it. And those 3 went to work. That's the game when Tylan Wallace was going crazy. Crazy work. What did he have? 2 or 3 receptions for like $120? 2 touchdowns, something like that. Crazy. Yeah. Yes, Eric Clark, yes. And that's the thing. For the starting off of the year, for the first thing, our defense was by far like one of the worst in the league. The only thing that we were getting a lot of were sacks. But we weren't doing much else. We were getting creamed paws in the pass game. We were the worst pass defense in the entire league. When Gardner Minshew slices and dices you up, I don't want to hear nothing. O-line and defense. Special teams too. People forget our special teams. Tucker was missing kick after kick after kick. Go look at Tucker's percentages last year. He was like a bottom 5 kicker last year. And our special teams was giving up big numbers last year too. Antonio Williams, good morning, good morning. So people seem to forget those things because like, oh, well, you got Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. It's like, come on now, bro. Y'all didn't even believe in Derrick Henry. Y'all said that man was old, decrepit, past his prime, washed up, used up, matured beyond football. How did y'all say? And then that man came out there and was like, oh, the Ravens got Hall of Fame running back Derrick Henry. It's like all of y'all, like, that's another reason I laugh sometimes as some like Bengal fans. Because they'll say, oh, you got Derrick Henry. It's like, you had the opportunity to get Derrick Henry. The Steelers had an opportunity to get Derrick Henry. All of you had the ability to get Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, if you guys remember, for all the revisionist historians, he was the last running back taken out of that pool of running backs. Every running back when that pool was out there, Saquon, what's his name, that went over to, I believe he went over to the Packers, Aaron Jones, all those guys were all of them found homes before Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was the last one to get picked up, and y'all said he was washed. Bengal fans was like, oh, look at Ravens going to make a big deal out of Derrick Henry. Then they're like, oh, you only won because you got Derrick Henry. It's like, bro, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. But the AFC North, like I said before, is just in shambles right now. And like I said with the Browns, they're going to mess up Shedeur. We already know they are. That's their makeup. Even though I do not wish it on Shedeur, they're not going to use him. They're going to give everybody an opportunity until they're losing and there's no excuses. They're going to say, okay, whatever, we'll give it to Shedeur. And Shedeur might go out and win 2-3 games, like, consecutively. And then they're going to be like, all right, we're going to turn the reins over to Shedeur. And then they're going to be like, well, we gave it this season to give Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Gabriel more stuff than the guy that we know is rated higher than them right now. But just to, take a hit at his ego, that's what we're going to do. Telling y'all, man, I be saying, what's up? Good morning, good morning. So that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like, that's the problem with the Browns. So the Browns are having a QB absolute carousel, you know what I'm saying, right now. So that's a big problem for them. And once again, the Bengals with all the guys not signed or leaving. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm telling y'all this right now. The AFC North, bro. This is another reason why I believe that the Ravens are going to be able to walk out of the AFC North because all the other teams are going through a lot. The only team I think is going to be able to give us a run is Steelers. Personally, barring injury. Everything I say is barring major catastrophic injuries. Knock on wood. The Steelers. It's the only one I think. Because the Steelers, they make the most of plays. I don't know how to explain that. They don't make too many of their own mistakes. And they force teams into making mistakes. So when you have that, it just causes a whole bunch of chaos that Tomlin seems to always take advantage of in the late game situations. So, and once again, this is prevalent on if TJ Watt gets re-signed or when he gets re-signed, how long he's going to be sitting out. And if he sits out too long, is he going to be like full 100% or is he going to be injury prone? Most of the guys that hold out during training camp and all that type of stuff like that, they end up injured during the year. You can go, I know some people are like, no, they don't. I'm not even going to ask you. Just go back and look at history. Most of the guys that do it end up injured, hampered, nagging, like injuries that stop them from going 100%. Go back and look. From pass rushers to running backs to wide receivers. The only ones I haven't seen damaged too much by it is quarterbacks that held out for more money. And when it comes up to like training camp, stuff like that. But all of them other ones, yeah, cornerbacks, they finally get their money, certain stuff like that. They get traded or something like that. Go to the next team, knee, ankle, Achilles, something. Or their shoulder, every time. Every time. And then Nick Chubb is now on the Texans. Telling you, man. And I'm going to be real with you. Nick Chubb had so much upside. He does remind me of Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley was another guy that was absolutely amazing and just fell. I've never seen a player fall off a cliff more than Todd Gurley. None. Todd Gurley was like, bro, like even now, like how old is he? Like 29? Let me go check out how old is he? He's 30 years old. And he's been out of the league for like 3 years. Like, that's the craziest drop I've ever seen in a star player. Ever. I can't tell you another season like that ever. Ever. The last time he played, he was in 2020. Or was it 2020? Yeah. The last time Gurley played football was in 2020. He was like 25 when he stopped playing football. His rookie year, he had 1,100 yards. His next year, he had 885 yards. Then he had 1,300 yards, 1,251 yards, then 857 yards. Mind you, look at the touchdowns. 10 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns, 17 touchdowns, 12 touchdowns. Even in Atlanta, he had 9 touchdowns, then he never played again. 6-year, 6-year career. 6 years. That is it. And gone. Bro, that's crazy to me. Crazy. And when you think about a running back that had no weaknesses to his game, like, I know that you guys are like, oh, 1,300 yards ain't bad. That 1,300 yard season, he also had 788 receiving yards and 6 receiving touchdowns. He had 17 rushing touchdowns, 6 receiving touchdowns, 788 receiving yards, 12.3 yards a catch. And then he was averaging 13, and then he had 1,300 yards on the ground, averaging 4.7 yards a pop with 13, yeah. That's crazy to me. He had look at this, 2 years with over 500 yards receiving. In that year, he had no fumbles. Like, that year we had talked about with the 700, he had no fumbles that year. The year before, he had 5. But the year after that, it was 0. It's the craziest drop-off I ever seen in my life. Ashley Shelton, good morning. Hip-hop is life. Todd Gurley, D-Rose, NFL to me. Yeah. I've never seen a player drop off like that ever. Ever. Like, it's like, and that's what I try to tell people, the NFL stands for not for long. So that's why I always want these guys to get their money. Like, remember when I was so happy when Tylen got his contract and I was happy he got his money? Yeah. Because once again, a lot of times guys don't see 7, 8 seasons. They don't. Like, that's a rarity in the NFL. If you're on your second contract in the NFL, you're already in like the top 10% or 15% in the NFL. Just getting a second contract. What's his name too? Aldon Smith? What was that guy name? Was it Aldon? From the 49ers? Y'all remember him? He came out like gangbusters, and everybody thought he was going to be the next elite big pass rusher, and just never. Bro, let me go see how much. He played how many seasons? His last was on Dallas. He played 4 seasons in San Francisco. He had 19 and a half sacks one season. Everybody thought he was going to be the man. And then after that, he had 14 as rookie, 19 after. We're like, oh, we're looking at a Hall of Famer. Then after that, 18.5, 2, 3.5. No games. Dallas, he had 5. Never played another snap in the NFL. So, yeah. It happens. I'm trying to tell y'all. Trying to be telling people, man. Trying to be telling people. The NFL stands for not for long. This is another reason why I want the Ravens to capitalize on the talent that we have. Because we don't know. Lamar's been healthy the last 2 seasons, right? And we're hoping that continues. But once again, defenders are allowed to cheap shot Lamar. Last year, Derrick Henry was healthy for all that time. Bateman was healthy. Isaiah Likely was healthy. Justice Hill was healthy. So you're looking at a team whose stars were able to remain healthy. Marlon Humphreys, Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith. Not every year is going to be like that. You got to capitalize on the now. Because we don't know. Anything can happen. Anything. Let me go look at his Arnold Smith contract. There it goes. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't get a crazy big contract, if I'm not mistaken. Man plays 6 years in the NFL. That's it. Two-year, $11 million deal. 1 year, $8 million deal. 1 year, $9 million deal. 4 year, $14 million deal. So, I mean, like, the man's a millionaire, but still. That's another reason why we need that LJ extension, bro. The biggest fall off in NFL history is who? I wouldn't be able to. There's been a lot of fall off. I wouldn't be able to say that off the top of my head. There's been a lot of guys that have just fell off. I wouldn't be able to say who's the biggest fall off, though. Oh, I know who. Albert Haynesworth. Him. Albert Haynesworth. Yeah, he'd probably be the biggest drop off I've ever seen. Maybe not all time, but that Nitro is seen is Albert Haynesworth. Oh my God. It got to be Albert Haynesworth. Albert Haynesworth, bro, at one time was considered to be like the biggest and like the best defender in the league. And when I'm talking about he went from, oh my gosh, to, bro, get him off the field. Like, bro, this man said he got paid and never tried again. Haynesworth became a highly coveted free agent after his 2008 campaign, which led him to signing a 7-year, $100 million contract with the Washington Redskins. However, Haynesworth would only play 20 games in 2 seasons for Washington until he was traded in 2011. During the short time with the Redskins, he often exhibited laziness and ineffectiveness on the field. As a result, the Redskins' acquisition of Haynesworth is considered among the worst free agent signings in the history of the NFL. Yeah. People forget, bro. Albert Haynesworth got paid and then never played. Nah, Odell wasn't one of the worst because Odell had a lot of injuries and he still produced for a while. Like people like Odell Beckham Jr. Let me go to the stats. He's 32 now. Let me go to the stats real quick. He didn't have the drop off that they did. Like they went from being topped to like the worst in the league, to where like they didn't want to see them like on the field. Jamal Adams is another one. Yes, another one that did like that. Like, look at this. Like, Odell Beckham Jr., 1,300 yards receiving, 1,400 yards receiving, 1,300 yards receiving, got hurt, only played 4 games, 300. Then he played 12 games a year after that, 1,000 in 12 games, then 1,000, another 1,000. Then he went down. But he had like legit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elite seasons or very, very good seasons. Deshaun Watson's on a trajectory too of one of the craziest drop-offs in NFL history. Like Deshaun Watson was considered a top 3 quarterback in the league. To where people can't, like, we'll probably never see him play for another team after this. Like, there's a lot of guys, but that's what I say, it's a lot of guys. But Albert Haynesworth is probably the worst. Probably the worst I've ever seen. Probably the worst in my lifetime that I've ever seen. Nnamdi Asomugha. Oh, when he went to Philly and dropped off too. Nnamdi was another one. Nnamdi was definitely another one that dropped off. He went from the Raiders, where he was considered the best corner in the game, to Philly and literally became the worst corner overnight. So, yeah, he's up there too. Just the drop-off is just like, and it wasn't injury-based. Like, that's another thing with drop-offs, why I don't consider Odell. Odell was injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight injuries. Like, multiple injuries. Like, it wasn't like he got injured once and then was never the same. Like, I think that's a drop-off. Just one injury took you out. Nah, like, there's been a plethora of guys like that. But I'm talking about, like, Odell had multiple, like, he blew out both of his knees. He blew out his Achilles, or not his Achilles, his ACL 3 times already, 4 times already, something like that. So, it's one of those things you look at. So, I don't like, these other guys got hurt once and they were never the same. Never. And I'm not even talking about never the same, like, I went from being a 1,800-yard receiver to a 1,200 or 1,100-yard receiver. No. That's like saying I was a 1,600-yard receiver to a 300-yard receiver. That level of drop-off. Though that's the level of drop-off with Todd Gurley, Albert Haynesworth and them. Like those level of players. Vince Young, RG3. Yes, Josh Norman from the Panthers. Peyton Hillis went on the Madden cover and everything else. And everyone was like, oh, he can run, and never ever got back even close to 1,000 yards again. I remember Peyton Hillis. No, Jamarcus Russell did not have no good years. Jamarcus Russell had no good years. None. Vince Young had a couple good seasons and then dropped off the map. But that could be attested to Jeff Fisher being Jeff Fisher, who ruined a lot of players. That's another thing. Like, Jeff Fisher almost ruined Jared Goff. Jeff Fisher was a grinder for quarterbacks and wide receivers. He would just ruin their careers. Just ruin them. Coach said Bo equals Creole spelling. I get it. But I still make fun of it, though. I remember, you know why I do? Because if y'all know Jim Carrey, he remember when he said B-E-A-U-tiful. In, what's the movie he was in? Bruce Almighty? When he was skipping like this. And then he's seen the guys that were like, that like attacked him. The group of, like, the gang that attacked him. And he stops and he goes, what do we have here? beautiful. And he walks into the alleyway. That's why, because it reminds me of a joke. Tim Tebow had no drop off. He was never good. He had that one thing where he beat the Steelers, and everyone's like, oh! So, but never he was the man until he wasn't. And they kept hiring Jeff Fisher. That man ruined how many guys? Ruined their careers. And a lot of them, when they got away from him, they did a lot better. Linsanity, Pablo. I feel like Linsanity could have did well. I feel like he would have been averaging somewhere like 21, 22 points a game. But the Knicks wanted to put the ball back in Carmelo's hands and just let him dictate what was going on in the team. I felt like Carmelo felt threatened by Linsanity. And that's another reason why they did so much to quiet that down. And then they regretted it. Jeremy Lin had one of the greatest runs I've ever seen in sports. That Linsanity run, he was giving it to the best of the best. And I'm talking about clutch games. He was giving it to Kobe, all of them. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, all of them was getting that smoke. People forget about Jeremy. That Linsanity run, whatever that bro, hold on. Let me go back to that and look at it exactly. That Linsanity run was crazy. Mind you, he had beat the Lakers. He was just everybody he went against. They were like, bro. People forget, like, he was putting in work. Yeah. He was averaging... Let's see, he beat Dallas, Utah, Lakers, Nets, Washington, Minnesota, Toronto, Sacramento Kings, and the Hornets. And when Carmelo came back, D'Antoni retired. He resigns. And then for the rest of the season, he averaged 14.6. During that time when Carmelo was out, he was averaging like 26 points a game. And Carmelo wasn't 100%. He rushed back. Like Mark Andrews. Flex zone was good, bro. So, yeah, just like Mark Andrews, rushed back because everybody was talking about Linsanity. Everybody was talking about Linsanity. And then Carmelo's like, now it's still my team. I'm coming back. And came pretty much back. And instead of saying, yo, let's you and me work together, Carmelo was on that. It's my team. I'm the star of the New York Knicks. Chill out and stand back. And then D'Antonio said, I'm tired of this. We proved that we could do. You let the guy dictate whatever, I quit. Yep. The Herd. Colin Cowherd said Lamar Jackson was Tim Tebow. He apologized for it after, but yeah. Tim Tebow was by far the worst passer in the league. Even in practice, he had trouble throwing the ball. Even in practice, he would throw it, and it would just flip like this. Like it was doing the Simone Biles. So that's why I try to tell people, like, it's not even close. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, yo. That the NFL stands for not for long. It's been proven time and time again. Guys can have great seasons and never amount to whatever. Whoa! What's that receiver from the Broncos? Oh my God. I got a name. I forgot his name. Hold up. NFL receiving leaders by year. Forgot his name. He was one of the best contested catchers I have ever seen. He had one good season and never, ever came back. Oh, you know who's like that too? What's What's his name? Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is like that. No, it's not them, but Michael Thomas is like that. Had that one big year, right? He was having good years. 1,100, 1,200, 14. Then he had that 17, and he just dropped off the map. Like he was never even close to being that ever again. It wasn't Josh Gordon. I'm gonna tell you right now, because he led the league in receiving one year. Just gotta remember Brandon Lloyd. Brandon, he played on the Patriots. He was the best contested catcher I have ever seen with my two eyes. Yes, Brandon Lloyd. People always forget about Brandon Lloyd, bro. He had that massive one great season. Amazing season. Led the NFL in receiving yards. Almost led them in touchdowns. And never even came close to that season ever again. Even though, like I said, one of the best contested catchers I've ever seen. Crazy hands. Crazy hand. That man will go up on two people, two-finger it, snatch the ball and come down with it. People forget about him. I'm trying to tell you, bro. People don't know I've been watching football for a while, bro. I know my football, man. Was dumb now. Yeah, everyone forgets about him. Yeah, buddy. I like Eddie Royal. I used to use Eddie Royal when him and Brandon Marshall was on the Denver. I used to use him in Madden. With Jay Cutler. People be forgetting, though. Look at this. Yeah, because, I never knew T.Y. Hilton led the league in receiving yards for a year. I never knew that. Yeah, I remember T.Y. Hilton. Dang. I never knew he led the league in receiving yards before. I know he was a good receiver. I never knew he led the league in receiving. He had a good year. He had a good career. 800 as a rookie, 1,083, 1,345, 1,124, then 1,448, then 966 and 1,270. Then he precipitously dropped down, but he had a good career too. Stevie Johnson, always getting barely 1,000 yards, always at 1,000 yards. I remember him from the Bills. Yep. He was the only guy to catch 100 yards on Revis Island. Yup, you see Zelly came out and said he was the only one to get prime Revis issues. Revis was shutting down all of them. That run where he faced Calvin Johnson, Andre Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, Terrell Owens, who else? Reggie Wayne, Steve Smith Sr., and none of them had over 50 yards or over 40 yards. Some of them that were over even 30 yards. Crazy work. Yes, Antonio Williams. Brandon Lloyd's body control and contortion ability was ridiculous. What was Deion Branch's stats, though? He was on the Patriots, right? I believe, he was the Patriots. Let me go check his stats real quick. Eddie Lacy, 2 good seasons, and never looked back, couldn't keep his weight down. Do you know that man, Deion Branch, never had 1,000 yards receiving? The most yards he's ever had was 998 receiving yards was the most he's ever had in his career. He's never had 1,000-yard receiving season. Crazy. Mike Wallace was another one, too. Came out like gangbusters, was never even approached it ever again. Mike Wallace was just a speed demon, man. Just a straight speed demon. Yeah, because look, Mike Wallace had 1,000 yards 3 times. He had his rookie year, he had 756. Second year, he had 1,257. Third year, he had 1,193. Then he went to 800, 900, 800, 400. He had 1,000 on Baltimore. Then he had 748 on Baltimore. Then Philly, he had none. Dan McFadden was another one. Just dropped off the map, bro. I don't understand how that happens. Oh, what's his name? What's his name from the Steelers, too? Corvette. Hopping them in like that. Hopping them in like that. What's that guy's name that did that? Red Corvette. You kept doing it every game. What's his name? I forgot his name. Him, too. He was another one. Everybody thought was going to be a star and fell off the map. He proved that the world is flat the way he fell off the map. Bro, Juju Smith-Schuster, yes. Thank you, producer. Juju Smith-Schuster. He had that one big season next to Antonio Brown, and everyone thought, oh, he's going to be the man. Antonio leaves, never even close ever again. Never even close. Bro, let me try to tell people, bro. I tell this all the time. So I say, make your money where you can make your money. Because I'm telling you, you don't have a long time. You don't know what your career might happen if you might get a new quarterback or a new coach that doesn't believe in you and don't use you right. And then your stats never look the same way. Bro, Juju Smith-Schuster, I'm going to show you this right. He went from 917 yards his rookie season to 1,426 yards in his second season, 111 receiving targets, right? 7 touchdowns, a 97-yard long touchdown. Next year after that, 552, 831, 129, 933, 260, 231. Done. Corvette. Oh! Nasty word. That's that same, remember the year where Pittsburgh won like 11 or 12 straight games and then lost all the rest of the games for the year? And then lost in the first round of the playoffs? Oh my God, hilarious, man. Well, wait, long time, man. How you doing? Oh my gosh, bro. Cam Jordan's been nice for a while. He didn't have no precipitous drop off. He's been nice for a long time. If I'm thinking about the same guy, he's been nice for a long time. Cam Jordan's been nice for a long time. Miles Boykin was never nice. Rashad Perriman was never nice. Bro. Telling you, man. Always giving it up, bro. Nasty work. Tell you, bro. Bro, the AFC North is going to be absolute, like, movie level this season. I'm telling y'all, man. Because Bengal fans, like, how are they going to argue not making, if they missed the playoffs this year, they would have missed the playoffs 3 consecutive years with a top 5 QB, a top 3 wide receiver, and another top 12 wide receiver. Like, bro, missing the playoffs 3 consecutive years with the sack leader, pause. Also, it's nasty work. BP had one good year with the Ravens, though. Oh, it's trash. I remember Kenny Galladay. I remember Steve Smith, the other one that was on the Knicks. I remember him. Oh, what's his name on the the Giants? My bad, said the Knicks. I forgot his name on the Giants. They used to do the salsa dance. Remember him? Salsa dance NFL. What was his name again? I forgot his name too, man. Salsa dance NFL. Victor Cruz. That's another guy that had, a good couple of years and then just dropped off. He had like a 3-4 year run where it was like, wow. I know he did. Let me go check his stats. Victor Cruz. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I used to love his celebration, but I just was clean. Clean. Yeah, look. He went up to 1,500 yards, 1,000 yards, 998 yards. Then he went to 337, then zero, then 586 out of the league. Technically, he only played 6 seasons in the NFL. 6 seasons in the NFL, gone. Not for long. Not for long. Telling y'all, man, so I be trying to tell people, man, get what you can get. Get what you can get. Will you see that 1,000-yard receiving season on the Saints and never even approached it close ever again? I remember Mario Manningham. Yeah. Mario Manningham, Steve Smith. There's a couple guys, man. Victor Cruz, yeah, man, got paid. And didn't he get paid too? I think he got his second contract. Let me go check Victor Cruz contract. Telling y'all guys, I got something I'm working on, man. I can't wait to see if it works out for the Wunderkind Show. I think you guys are going to be very amazed. I think you guys really are going to be amazed. Let's see. His rookie contract was 3-year, $1 million deal. Then he signed a 1-year, $2 million deal. Then he signed a 5-year, $43 million deal. Shout out to him, he got his money. Signing bonus of almost $10 million. Guaranteed at signing was $14 million. Good. Total guarantee was $15 million. Then he signed a 1-year, $2 million deal for the Bears. At least he got his money. I never thought Jarvis Landry was nice like that. I thought he was just a guy that got a lot of targets who was never great like that. Allen Robinson is another guy that dropped off the map, too. Big one on the Bears. Everyone was like, what happened to Allen Robinson? He was big, 6'3", can move, got great hands. Dwayne Bowe from the Kansas City Chiefs, another one, yeah. Everybody thought he was going to be the another TO for Andy Reid, and boom. Yeah, I remember Dwayne Bowe. Crazy. Jared Thomas, I heard it. I addressed it on the last. I'm actually going to address another thing Mike Florio did, because Mike Florio addressed the Raven fans, and I'm going to do a video about that today. They're just idiots. Chris Sims, he was the one saying Lamar, that was a bad pass to Mark Andrews. So like I said before, I don't listen to what they be saying. They're fools. I have to cover the stuff, but they're fools. And they went at the Raven fans, so I'm going to cover that later on today. But guys, that's episode of the Wunderkind Morning Show. Thank you for watching and showing up. You know how we end. We always end with a little bit of nostalgia and certain stuff like that. Yesterday, we talked about Laura and Mara Boutros Monkhouse from Family Matters. You know, which one was beautiful, more beautiful. Both of them were beautiful women. Absolutely gorgeous, especially in their primes. But we were saying which one was better, especially in the shoes of Steve Urkel, who, you know what I'm saying, Laura was absolutely treating like a lapdog. Now, this other one I'm doing, I brought up yesterday. I need to know right now, who would you put? Who do you think top, I'm not talking about longevity, at their best was the prettiest? Ashley from Fresh Prince or Hillary from Fresh Prince? Guys, look, man. I ain't going to tell you who mine are, but these are, oh my gosh. Those two women were gorgeous. The 90s had the baddest women I've ever seen on television. Ever. The 90s, they're untouchable, bro. From Martin, Pam and Gina to Ashley and Hillary, Lisa from Saved by the Bell, Topanga. Man, just all them girls was bad in the 90s. All of them. They said Ashley all day. Hillary. Them women on TV were something else, bro. My gosh. Listen. If I had to say who had the highest high, it'd be Hillary. I think Hillary's best was slightly higher than Ashley, but Ashley's lasted a lot longer. Oh, yeah, Rudy became... Oh! Remember when she was in that One Call Away? If you were my baby, Max from Living Sick. Oh my gosh! Yes! Max from Living Single was so bad. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Had me singing that song. We are living single. Ooh, the 90s got a world. I'm glad I got my girls. Oh. Lisa Bonet. Bro, crazy. Yo, Topanga, all of them was bad. All of them was bad. And the crazy thing is, the one girl that everybody was supposed to be the pretty girl, but was by far the worst, was Saved by the Bell's Kelly Kapowski. She was by far, Lisa and Jesse absolutely dog walked Kelly. I don't understand how she was supposed to be the queen bee. Lisa and Jesse were, oh my God. Bro, crazy. Denise Huxtable, what's her name from, oh my gosh, what's her name? From A Different World, Whitley and them, Kim, Freddie from A Different World. It's a different world, ooh, and where you come from, missing Binya, yeah. Bro, I don't think there was ever more gorgeous, beautiful women on television than the 90s. I think the 90s I don't care who they were. I don't care what color they were. That was the craziest lineup of women ever in television history. The 90s. Nikita. Y'all remember Nikita used to come on? Nia Long on Fresh Prince was on there too. What's her name? What's the Fresh Prince other girlfriend? Tyra Banks. Cree Summers was Freddie, yes. Cree Summers, am I going crazy? Tyra Banks in Fresh Prince was crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The 90s are golden, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, bro. Like, when you go back and you watch these shows, you be like, bro. Yo, Moesha, mo to the, E to the, mo to the, E to the. I remember Moesha. Yeah, Moesha was pretty too. Kyla Pratt, yes! Oh my gosh, bro. Fancy from the Jamie Foxx, yes! Yes, her, for the Jamie Foxx show, yes! Her! Free for what? Oh my God. The 90s, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my bro. Excellence at its finest. And it's not just to say just black, because even you would say black women, white women, Latino women, the 90s. Like prime J-Lo, Serena, J-Lo, a beady 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 bop bop, a beady 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 bop bop. Bro. Maya was another one. What's her name from Cousin Skeeter? That was in the 50 Cent 21 Questions video What's her name? Megan Good. Megan Good was another one. Bro. Thank you. I mean, my God. Oh my, when you go back, you be like, oh, yo, oh, the first, the second Yellow Ranger, the second one, the girl, I forgot her name, but bro, she was bad too. Like, it was just overload. Like, it was like, bro, this is ridiculous. Christina Milian, like, bro, the 90s, untouched, goated. But I always thought I always felt like Ashley's best was longer. Hillary's best was higher. But I'm talking about two beautiful women. Jesus, gosh. Hillary, that red dress, God have mercy. Ashanti was more 2000s. Cause I'm real, the way you walk, the way you talk, cause I'm real. Oh, no, that's J-Lo, my bad. I'm thinking about, girl, your stare, your eyes, love the way you look at me, baby. Your lips, your thighs, love the way you kiss me, baby. Yeah, bro. Vivica! Bro, stop it, bro. Stop. Y'all ain't gonna do this to me, bro. Stop it, bro. Having an overload right now. Stop it, bro. Forgot about Vivica. Woo. Oh, my God. What's it called? Waiting to Exhale. Stella got her groove back. Sanaa Lathan. God. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Like, yeah. Bro, I don't know how you beat the 90s, bro. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Like, how? How? Stacey Dash. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, God said yes. Like, yo. Oh, my Janet Jackson. Whitney. Oh, God. Yo, Janet was so gorgeous, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. Janet was... When she had the short hair... Remember, she went up and got the, with Biggie in it. She was on stage. Oh, my God. Aaliyah. We forgot about Aaliyah. Rock the boat. Oh, yeah. I already said Tanisha Arnold. I already said Gina and Pam. Pam was better than Gina. I'm going to let you know this right now. Pam was, hey, yo. Oh. Pam was better. I don't care who needs to hear this. Pam was better than Gina. I don't know who needs to hear this. Pam was better than Gina. She was pretty. But Pam, bro, I couldn't be on Martin, bro. Janet was so gorgeous, bro. My gosh. Oh, my God. Pam, that mahogany sister. Girl, you got what I need. Don't you say I'm just a friend. Girl, don't say I'm just a... Don't watch, Martin. Don't watch. Pam was bad, bro. Like, yo. And she could sing. Yeah, bro. Pam, I am. Green eggs and ham. Yams. Oh, yeah. They were okay. I've never been on the sister. The twins. I wasn't big on no twins. Like none. Like none of them. Bro, man, Pam. Like, yo! Bro, Kush, bro, I'm just being real, bro. Pam, bro, oh my gosh. Bro, Raven Simone used to be really, really pretty also. Really pretty. They was bad, you geeking. Not Bro, am I tripping right now, bro? No. I know I'm not tripping, bro. Pam was, oh my God, Nigel's eyes was like, this is in the 90s. Lisa Ray, probably. Bro, all you gotta say is Janet. Janet was so. Doesn't really matter when you do, cause I'm in there and it's get true. Doesn't really matter when in the pen. Don't left to me. Don't really wanna. And it's on the best on the man. And I can't believe my eyes. Fire. Love Janet. Lisa Ray was another one. Gorgeous, man. Listen, man, I'm done, bro. Y'all over here got me reminiscing, bro. Hard. Got me reminiscing bad, bro. Monica, that boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. That, bro, Monica was gorgeous. Had another really, really pretty woman. That was a very pretty woman. Very, very pretty woman. Toni Braxton with her deep voice. I don't even know it. I know, it goes to bro, 90s is untouchable, bro. Untouchable. I don't see how you can look at the 90s and look at now and think it's even close. Like, the list keeps going, bro. People forget about Toni Braxton. They forget oh my God, Toni Braxton was pretty though. Left Eye, bro. But I don't be liking that because they broke my heart, bro. I told you what happened with the Scrubs thing, bro. I don't want no Scrubs. Producer said my mom went to tour with Toni Braxton. Toni was good, man. Toni was Toni. And I already said Angela Bassett because I said how Stella got her groove back. Why y'all playing with me, bro? Why you playing with me, bro? You think I'm going to leave out Angela Bassett? How Stella got her groove back? Y'all crazy. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? You think you're tough. Yo, Chris, don't Bro, I'm just being honest. I know people making fun of me right now, but I'm just being honest, bro. The 90s were absolutely ridiculous, bro. Like, I don't see, from television to music to movies, I don't see how on God's green earth you can look at those women from the 90s and say anybody in any of these others from the 70s, 80s, 60s, 2000s, 2010s, all the way to now. You had prime little Kim. Prime little Kim. You had prime little Kim in the 90s. Foxy Brown. Young Beyonce in the 90s. A young Mariah Carey in the 90s. Like, how is this even close? Bro. I ain't reminiscing no more. You ain't gonna fit and have me looking like a fool on here. No. Oh my gosh, bro. And now y'all not gonna have me out here tripping no more. There's no. I'm not. My mind starting to wonder, like, is there any more? Because now I got my mind like rolling, and I'm like, bro, yo, man. And every girl didn't look the same. They had different styles, different swagger, different shades. It looked like a box of chocolates. Jesus God, it was beautiful. Beautiful, I say. You had every shade of type of chocolate, and all of them were so good. Like, yo, all of them was good. Young Gabrielle, you're good. Finger licking good. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. I look inside the box. I know which one I'm trying to get. Like, bro. The 90s is untouchable, bro. I'm done. I can't do this. No. You're not going to have me throwing back all the way into my days. And then it'll be like, no, you got to go. Bro, no. No more. I'm done, bro. Y'all got it. Y'all won. I'm done, bro. Because we're not even getting into the hip-hop stars either, from Trina and all of them. Like, bro, I'm done. Jada Pinkett in her prime was beautiful, too. Like, bro. A prime Halle Berry. Amen. Bro, I'm done. Guys, that's an episode of the Wonder Kid Morning Show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Y'all done got me in my feelings, bro. I blame you guys. Y'all got me in my feelings. I told y'all to stop it. Y'all didn't want to stop. No, Nitro. Now I got to go inside with my heart. Holding my heart. And it hurts. And none of you care. Not one of you care. It's okay. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, was beautiful. What's her name from Dr. Quinn was beautiful. Both the girls from Xena was beautiful. The 90s, bro. It's just the 90s. It's the 90s. But I'm done, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Have a great morning, a great day. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. See you later, alligator. If you want to donate, hit up the Cash App. Y'all know what to do. Bottom of the screen, QR codes with Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Sign The Wonder Kid Show. If you want to support, you like to just drop a good, just a hallelujah on me. That's how you do it, guys. But that's the episode of The Wonder Kid Show, morning show. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'm out this piece. Y'all know my slogan. Peace. And 90s all day, baby. Yeah.